welcome back to another episode of Talking Sports with your boy DP. And you know we gotta get into them NBA playoffs, dog. You know I gotta talk about it with you. I was supposed to come and talk about it with you, but your boy lost his voice, you feel me? And I really couldn't talk that much. So now I'm here for you feel me? And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about this thing. Rat here, you feel me, with your boy. So with that being said, I want to say congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder, you feel me? My young gunners came and did their thing. They out here turning up, and they showing the NBA world they ain't scared to play no basketball. So the Oklahoma City Thunder defeated the Memphis Grizzlies 117-115, a 4-0 sweep. Get your broomsticks out. And the perfect song I got for the Memphis Grizzlies, you feel me? I hope you watch Remember the Titans, but I'm going to sing it for you. This is for the Memphis Grizzlies. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Everybody say Cancun on 3, baby. Yes. The Oklahoma City Thunder sent them boys packing, sent them boys to the crib. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 38 points, my correction, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 13 of 24 from the floor, shooting 54%, but 1 of 4 from the 3, shooting 25%. The 3 been looking a little iffy for my boy, but he still handled business. He still got the job done. Jalen Williams on the night, 23 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 10 of 21 from the floor, shooting 47%, and 2 of 5 from the 3, shooting 40%. OKC had 30 points from the bench also. The bench players came to play. It was a whole team effort. Everybody played a part in this victory. Shout out to the OKC Thunder, man. OKC also had 54 points in the paint to Memphis 40. OKC also had 15 points from second chance baskets to Memphis 11. Now, I do also, even though they lost, I want to give a shout out to Scottie Pippen Jr. The man got 30 points in back-to-back games. This game he had 30 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 9 of 21 from the floor, shooting 42%, and 2 of 7 from the 3, shooting 28%. Memphis also out-rebound OKC. I will say that, though, 51-33, but it didn't matter. Memphis had 21 turnovers, which led to 20 fast break points for OKC. So shout out to the OKC Thunder, man. Shout out to the Young Gunners. Way to get it done. They're going to be chilling in the next round, waiting for their opponent, waiting to see who they're going to play. Because the next games is really some heated matchups, and these boys ain't giving. You feel me? I don't know who going to win it, you feel me? It's a tug of war. But I have some ideas, and I got some ideas to give y'all just in case y'all out here play some bets or whatnot and need a little bit of info, you feel me? I'll give you what I know and give you my little aspect and insights of what I know about this hooping stuff, you feel me? But next game we're going to talk about the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. The Denver Nuggets defeated the Clippers in a close one, 101-99. Listen, the series is tied 2-2. In the last video when I was talking about Nuggets, I told y'all Jokic was not finna go out like that. You feel me? Losing 2 games back-to-back in the row. And he damn sure didn't. Nikola Jokic, 36 points, 21 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 14 of 25 from the floor, shooting 56%, and 3 of 6 from the 3, shooting 50%. Let me tell you something about Jokic, man. The NBA players, the competition that he go against, y'all better thank God this man don't dedicate more of his time to hooping and training and getting his body to perfection when it comes to this basketball stuff. Y'all lucky out there watching horses in the summer. Because if not, you don't know what kind of monster we would have on our hands. If this man would really get in the gym and transform his body into some kind of, athletic sculpture, because the way he put on the performance in this game was just ridiculous, and it was like a work of art. It was beautiful out there, man. The Joker was not playing. Jokic is balling, man. And finally, my boy Michael Porter Jr. decided to show up. Some big threes that he gave in this game that they really needed, man. Some clutch threes, man. Michael Porter Jr., 17 points, 6-11 from the floor, shooting 54%, and 4-7 from the three, shooting 57%. And all 5 starters for the Denver Nuggets was in double digits, man. The guys was hooping. The largest lead was held by the Nuggets, was 22 points. And the Nuggets also had 22 points from second chance baskets to the Clippers 14. Now, my boy Kawhi Leonard, Kawhi been hooping, man. He was out there dunking on folks. Feel me? Stealing the rock, being a claw. And it finished the night with 24 points, 9 rebounds, 10 of 22 from the floor, shooting 45%, and 2 of 5 from the three, shooting 40%. And I also want to give a shout out to Norman Powell, man. The man been consistent these playoffs, and been hooping. On the night, Norman Powell had 22 points, 7 of 13 from the floor, shooting 54%, as 4 of 8 from the three, shooting 50%. Norman Powell was going in, but the guy that was missing that they need more from is James Harden. If y'all want to seal the deal, and if y'all want to defeat Jokic, you're going to need you to step up, James Harden, because Jokic ain't going out without a fight. I'm trying to tell you that right now. James Harden only had 15 points on the night, and he only took 13 shots. We need more shots from you also, James Harden. For all my Clippers fans, we need James Harden to turn up. Now, mind you, feel me? I'm in a bind in this situation because, I'm a fan of Jokic and I'm a fan of Kawhi, you feel me? I don't necessarily got a favorite team in the NBA because the players move around so much. So I just got favorite players in the NBA, if that makes sense to y'all. But last but not least, you feel me, which it ain't that big of a deal, you feel me? See who got the W. But the Nuggets had 10 fast break points to the Clippers 7. So we're going to move on from there. Get me a little water break. Man. Oh, yeah. And before I talk about another game, I also want to pick who I got in the next game. I feel like the Nuggets gonna get the win. I feel like Nuggets gonna go up 3-2 in game 5, but we shall see. I wouldn't be mad if the Clippers do it, but I just feel like the Nuggets have turned it up another notch, especially with Jokic balling how he balling. And if James Harden keep coming out here half-stepping, they gonna lose again. I'm just trying to tell you that right now. But next game we're gonna talk about. Los Angeles Lakers lose again to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lost the last 2 games, and the Timberwolves scored 116 in both games. Timberwolves are up 3-1 in this series right now. And listen, man, Anthony Edwards shot the Ant-Man. Way to go. That is straight up, give me the damn ball and move out the way energy. Straight up, give me the damn ball and move out the way energy. 43 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block, 12 of 23 from the floor, shooting 52%, and 5 of 10 from the three, shooting 50%. Shot the Ant-Man. Way to go, Anthony Edwards. Way to put the team on your back and say, I know we down right now, but don't give up. I'm finna bring us back. Let's get it. So shout out to Anthony Edwards, man. That's why I call him Baby Jordan, because that's a Jordan move that he pulled. I don't care about no LeBron. I don't care about no Luka. I'm riding with my dogs, and me and my dogs finna get this W. Shout out to Anthony Edwards, bro. And Julius Randle helped them out too, man. 25 points on the night, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 9 of 22 from the floor, shooting 41%. Kind of ugly from the three, 3 of 8 from the three, shooting 38%. I don't mind Julius Randle shooting threes, but I prefer him getting his buckets inside, the basket, inside the paint. Inside the 3-point line. Don't be out there taking too many of them 3-point shots. I don't want to see Julius Randle taking 8 3-pointers. 5 is okay, but 3, that's too many. If anything, get in that mid range or go to the paint, Julius. That's what we need you to do. And also, the Wolves controlled the paint. They had 48 points in the paint to LA 30. And the Wolves also had 16 fast break points to LA 7. Now, I'm going to talk about the Lakers, because my boy Luka, he went off. I can't get mad. My boy don't play no defense, but he gon' hoop. Luka had 38 points on the night, 13 of 28 from the floor, shooting 46%, and 5 of 12 from the three, shooting 42%. And LeBron James also came to play with 27 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. I'm talking about LeBron was all over the court. You feel me? They was working him. And that's really what the Timberwolves got to do. They got to make LeBron work. They can't just let him chill and just get buckets. Go ahead and do everything. Work your hardest out. Because guess what? The Lakers have no bench players. The Lakers only got 6 points from their bench players. That's all. They are wearing their starters down. They're not going to last for 7 games. I feel like it's going to be over next game, to be honest with you. Either it's going to be over in 5, it's going to be over in 6, and I'm picking the Timberwolves to win. I'm picking the Timberwolves to win this series. Because I don't see LeBron and Luka being able to hold out much longer. This is wearing them down. These hard-fought battles they have to face when they're going against the Ant-Man. And I also want to give a shout out to, I want to say, I might butcher his name, but Ryu Hachimura. Because he had a nice night, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 9 of 16 from the floor, shooting 56%, and 5 of 10 from the three, shooting 50%. But wasn't enough to get them Lakers the W, man. Shout out to the Timberwolves. Way to get the job done, man. So we're going to move on, man. Told you, I got Timberwolves, man. I think Timberwolves going to get them in the next game. Because I feel like LeBron James and Luka Doncic, they wearing down, man. They got to give it to y'all, and the bench players is not helping them out. If they don't get nothing from their bench, it's a wrap. Next game we're going to talk about, this is the game 3. This is a game 3. I would say, yeah, this is a game 3 that happened with the Houston Rockets, and the Golden State Warriors. I couldn't get it out for nothing, but I got it out. The Houston Rockets got defeated by the Golden State Warriors 104-93. And let me tell you, man, ain't nobody show up for real for the Houston Rockets, if we being honest. Now, it was a team effort per se, but as far as somebody just taking control and dominating, it wasn't there. And it was a poor shooting night for the team also, to be honest with you. No player scored over 20 points for the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green, he was balling in the W that he got, the Houston Rockets. But it's a whole 360. I don't know who this Jalen Green is that came to play this night. 9 points on the night, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. I ain't mad at the assists. 5-11 from the floor, shooting 36%, and 1 of 5 from the three, shooting 20%. Just pitiful. And the Rockets shot 39% from the floor as a team. But them boys were hot from the three. I can't lie. That's probably what kept them in this game. They was 14 of 24 from the three as a team, shooting 58% from the three-point line. So them boys were kind of hot from the three besides Jalen Green. I don't know what my boy had going on. He might be stressing. But they ain't make it where it counted when you get them free shots, them free throws. It was 58% from the free throw line. So they killed themselves in that aspect also. But shout out to my dog, my guy, Steph the Chef Curry, a.k.a. Trey Curry. 36 points on the night, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, 12 of 23 from the floor, shooting 52%, and 5 of 13 from the three, shooting 38%. Feel me? They tried to make my dog 3-point shooting look kind of nasty with the percentage, but it don't matter, because guess what? Stephen Curry, Steph the Chef Curry, however you want to say it, the chef, just may be one of the greatest players under 6'6" of all time. 6'6" or shorter, Stephen Curry is his greatest. I can't think of a player better than him at that height, in that height range. Now, when you get to 6'7" and up, then you know it's a different story. But even then, he has numbers to compare with those guys. Because the man is helping his team win rings. They are winning rings and NBA championships because of this man. Now, he had help from Kevin Durant in the past, but still, Steph Curry still got his, and he's still the man. So shout out to Steph Curry, and they did it without Jimmy Butler. I don't know if Jimmy Butler gonna be back this series, but they got the job done without him. So hopefully he can make a speedy recovery or return and help those guys out. But it was a back and forth game, 18 different lead changes. The Warriors had more points in the paint, more second chance baskets, and more fast break points than the Rockets. So way to go, Warriors. Game 4, I want to say the Warriors gonna get the W. I'm rocking with the Warriors, man. Hopefully Steph can dig in his bag some more and pull through him and Draymond Green and get this W the rest of the game. Hopefully we see a return in Jimmy Butler, man. So moving on. Whew. Drink some water, dog. And the reason I said woo, but it's shellacking the Miami Heat guy, bro. Trying to tell you. But the Cleveland Cavaliers going up 3-0 in the series, defeating the Miami Heat 124-87. Mind you, in each game, the Cavaliers have scored 120 points or more in each game. These boys have been balling, and there's nothing the Heat seem to be able to do about it. Jared Allen owned the damn paint in this game. He was just going crazy. And 22 points, 10 rebounds, 8 or 9 from the floor, shooting 88%. He was having his way. They couldn't do nothing about it. They ain't seem like they ain't want to stop him. Bam Adebayo, I don't know. You got to foul him or something. You can't just let this man have his way in the paint like that. And Evan Mobley and Matt Strauss, they also combined for 37 points. DeAndre Hunter had 21 points, 11 rebounds, 6 or 8 from the floor, shooting 75%, and 3 or 5 from the three, shooting 60%. Like, these guys was not missing. They was hitting everything. It was nothing the Heat could do. They was shooting their eyes out, man. Listen, the Cavaliers are playing like they got a point to prove. The main man, Donovan Mitchell, ain't even really go off crazy. I think he had 13 points on the night. He ain't even go crazy. Bro, what are the Heats going to do? It's looking like a sweep. Go ahead and get your broomstick ready, because it's going to be a sweep in Miami, man. It's going to be over soon. The Cavs shot 54% from the floor. They was up by 40 points at one point. They out-rebounded the Heat 46-29. They had 32 assists to the Heat's 18. The Heats also had 16 turnovers. The Cavs had 60 points in the paint to the Heat's 30. And the Cavs also had 22 second chance baskets to the Heat's 10. I'm talking about just domination all around the board. Somebody call the mercy rule at this point and get the Heats off the field. Somebody help these boys. They don't want to play. They don't want to be out here. Somebody save them, please. They need Jesus. Somebody save them. I got the Cavs winning in the next game. I feel like it's finna be a sweep. There's nothing the Heats can do, man. They need more than just a bunch of role players. I ain't gonna say role players, but sidekicks. Like Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero, them guys are like sidekicks. Even Andre Wiggins. If I said his first name right, because I be tripping on his first name sometimes. But Wiggins, yes, he's another sidekick too. They need a main guy, a rogue, a guy that they know is gonna take them to the promised land or take over when stuff get tough, like they had in Jimmy Butler. But that is gone now. Which I ain't mad how they handle the situation, because if Jimmy Butler ain't want to be there, don't make him stay there, get him up out of there. But they needed somebody to bring some fuel to the fire, and they don't got that. And guess what? The Cavaliers are finna roll over them. So moving on. Now the next game I'm talking about this briefly, which is the Bucks. They finally they won game 3 against the Pacers, but the Pacers are up in the series 2-1. I feel like the Pacers are gonna win the next game. Well, the game going on as we speak right now. Matter of fact, I can get the score. I think it's over with. So let's see. Let's see what the score was with the game, man. Cause I ain't writing on the notes because the game was going on as we speak. Okay, so the Pacers just basically slaughtered game the Milwaukee Bucks. The high man of the night was, let's see, the whole team was balling. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different players from the Pacers in double digits. They defeated the Milwaukee Bucks 129-103. It's over for Milwaukee at this point. The Pacers just went up 3-1. Cause this and that, I'm reading this fresh off the thing, cause you feel me, the game just ended recently. So this fresh press right here. Feel me? I don't think the Bucks are going to be able to keep Giannis after this playoff series, because this has just been a flat embarrassment. Even though I know the Pacers, they're a tough team to defeat because they are so streaky and they get hot, and when they on, it ain't no turning them off. But shout out to the Pacers going up 3-1. And I got the Pacers to close this thing out in the next game when they play again, man. I got the Pacers to finish this thing 4-1. So shout out to the Indiana Pacers. I wish I could have gave y'all a little bit more, you feel me, jelly and juice on that. But hey, man, the game was fresh and I'm trying to catch up, you feel me. My voice was gone. I wish I could have been gave y'all the other games that happened better. But I'm showing y'all love right now. So please show me love. Y'all can sell me out in the comments. I ain't gonna be mad at you. Talk trash about me. I should have did right by y'all, you feel me? I should have did right. But next game we finna talk about right after I get me a water break. It's the New York Knicks defeating the Detroit Pistons 94-93. New York going up 3-1. But what I will say, New York, that ad was this close, boy. That ad was this close from losing this game. Because really, the Pistons impressed me more than the Knicks impressed me with their win. I shout out to them for getting the W, though, for getting the job done, coming through with it. But Detroit was on that ass, boy, and they almost got that ass. Y'all letting these young soldiers do what they do. And shout out to how Tobias Harris been playing, getting gritty in this playoff series. Excuse me with the burp. But Jalen Brunson, you know, he had to step away for a little bit later on in the game with his ankle, because his ankle been giving him issues. I think they ran into each other. I can't remember the exact bang play that happened where he got an ankle nicked up. But he still finished the game and finished the game strong. Jalen Brunson, 32 points, 11 assists, 1 block, 13 of 26 from the floor, shooting 50%, and 4 of 7 from the 3, shooting 57%. Karl Anthony Towns also came to play with 27 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 10 of 23 from the floor, shooting 43%, and 5 of 7 from the 3, shooting 71%. I like that 3-point percentage, Karl at the time. You know, I be giving you a hard time about being out there beyond the art. I know you can make them, but when you have nights like this, I don't mind you taking them, you feel me? But what I will say, the Knicks is going to need Jalen Brunson to be as close as 100% as possible for this next game. Because me personally, and from what the stats say also, and from what I seen, the Detroit Pistons really just beating themselves, man. If they could have shot at least 30% from the 3-point line, they would have won this game. They had a rough night from the 3-point line, going 7 of 29 from the 3, shooting 24% from the 3. They could have gave us 30%. This game would have been in Detroit's favor, and the series would have been tied 2-2. My boy Cade Cunningham had 25 points on the night, 10 assists, 4 blocks, 11 of 23 from the floor, shooting 48%, 0 of 3 from the 3, rough night from the 3 again. But this is also, every game in this series, he has had a 20-point double-double. So the man has been coming to play, and he's been doing his job. But like I say, man, Detroit out-rebounded the Knicks 54-38. But they also got to take care of the ball, man. Detroit had 17 turnovers. You clean up these turnovers and you shoot a little better from the beyond the arc, or take less 3-point shots, you might have had this game right here. Because, listen, the Knicks was this close for taking the L. But, like I was saying, man, Detroit had more points in the paint than on New York, 48-32. Detroit had more second chance baskets, 18-17, and Detroit had more fast break points than New York, 15-12. So honestly, even though the Knicks up 3-1, the next game I'm taking Detroit. I'm taking Detroit to get this series to 3-2. So we gonna see if I'm right or wrong, but I feel like Detroit finna win the next game, because it was too close and uncomfortable for me to believe that the Knicks is just gonna dominate them, especially when you got Jalen Brunson looking a little iffy with that ankle that's been bothering him all season. But last but not least, the game I wish I would have talked about, the game 3. The Orlando Magics lose to the Boston Celtics 107-98. Do I give a shot to my boy Franz Wagner for balling in game 3, to at least giving Orlando a W in this series? Because I said I feel like they could get one. I said this in my prior video that I feel like they can at least get one. Maybe they can get another one because they could have got a one tonight, but I feel like they let their chances slip amongst their fingers. They let it slip between their fingers, man. This was an opportunity for them to tie up the series and really make some noise and raise some eyebrows in this series right here. But the Boston Celtics prevailed, man. Jason Tatum, aka the R&B singer, out here hooping. 37 points, 14 rebounds. That's what I'm talking about. My dog getting busy out there. 3 assists, 3 steals, 10 to 25 from the floor, shooting 40%. 3 of 10 from the 3, shooting 30%. You know, that's kind of, I'm going to say that stink. But it is what it is. My boy still put in work. Jaylen Brown, 31 points, 11 rebounds, 6 of 16 from the floor, shooting 38%. But 0 of 3 from the 3, shooting 0%. Boy, get your behind from out there and go drive the basketball. Because that was just stink. But also, 4 starters for the Boston Celtics had double digits or more as far as scoring. And they out-rebounded the Magic 46 to 38. So they was banging on them boards, crashing on them boards. Paolo Banchero, my hero, the most underrated, disrespected first-round draft pick in the NBA history. Yes, man, because they don't give my dog the love he deserves. But he got to tighten up and turn up some more. I need him and Franz Wagner to be more efficient in this playoffs. If y'all was more efficient, y'all might have won this game. Paolo Banchero, 31 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 12 of 32 from the floor, shooting 38%. 2 of 6 from the 3, shooting 33%. Franz Wagner, 24 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, 10 of 22 from the floor, shooting 45%, and 2 of 7 from the 3, shooting 29%. Now, what I do want to say to Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero, if y'all gonna take these threes, y'all gotta make these threes, man. If y'all see y'all not on, y'all not hitting, I can't have y'all shooting 7 and 6 3-pointers and just looking broke out there with no change or nothing. You feel me? As a team, the Magic went 8 of 30 from the 3, shooting 27%. Y'all killed y'allself. You shot yourselves out the game. You maybe had a chance to make this thing 2-2, like I said in the beginning, but you blew it. Orlando had hurt themselves also from the free throw line, shooting 70% from the line. You gotta get them free ones. You didn't take advantage of the opportunities that was given to you in this game, because you've been roughing up the Boston Celtics. They're gonna be limping to the next round because y'all following the hell out of their ass, and I ain't mad at it. But Orlando had more points in the paint. Ooh, loud stuff passing by the crib. But Orlando had more points in the paint than Boston, 46 to 38. They had more second chance baskets with 14 to 13. And they also had more fast break points than Boston, 13 to 4. So with that being said, you feel me? That's all I got. But honestly, I feel like the Boston Celtics finna close this thing out, man. I don't think the Magic's gonna be ready to get them another game. They had a chance right then. Now they are capable of winning another game. Now, don't get me wrong, because they have the players to do it. They have the talent to do it, and they usually give Boston a tough time. You feel me? When they go to Orlando to play. But we shall see how the rest of it go, because I'm going with the Boston Celtics to win the next game. That's just being said. I got the Boston Celtics finishing out that series right there. But I'm going to bring you the next games, you feel me, as they come. You feel me, as I see fit. Just talking about the game 4s that just happened. So we're going to have some game 5s that's next. And we also going to have like 2 game 4s that's going to be coming up also. So y'all can rock out with your boy, you know, comment, like, share, subscribe, you know, like I say, call me ugly, say I don't know what I'm talking about. We can have a discussion in the comment section, do whatever you please, you feel me? Just don't put nothing crazy in there that's gonna get my, you know, my page flat and all that stuff. But with that being said, like, share, subscribe. Your boy DP is out. And guess what? It's all about the you still, you feel me? My boy Cam Ward, #1 pick, baby. Let's go.